Well, hello to you, my friends. How you doing? How you doing? This is Brian K. McNeill, the sales confidence coach, and I'm going to have me an afternoon cigar. And while I'm having my afternoon cigar, I thought it might be fun to just talk to you, have a conversation with you guys. Maybe some of you guys will make some comments and enjoy me. I'm going to have a cigar while I do this because I was going to have a cigar anyway. So why not have a cigar with you guys with me? And I'm going to smoke today a Perdomo Habano sun-grown bourbon barrel aged. All of that is this cigar. Oh man, you got to hear what the description of this cigar is. What's up, Brenda T? Sounds like a plan. You gonna have a stick with me? But we're gonna talk cigars, entrepreneurship, and selling tips. But I'm about to smoke this Perdomo Habano sun-grown, and this cigar here is an oily Nicaraguan wrapper leaf is grown under direct sunlight and rests for several and in the direct sunlight and rests for several additional months in an old bourbon barrel to achieve a mouth-watering balance of sweet and spicy taste. Notes of smoked almond, oak, cedar, and cayenne come into play before a big tangy finish arrives. Smoke a classic. Now I tell you, the cigar descriptions are the most sexy. The way they describe the cigars is so sexy. I understand, Sister Brenda T, you're not a cigar woman, but feel free to enjoy. But we are going to talk selling and entrepreneurship. And Brenda, since you're the first one that I see in the room, are you also an entrepreneur? And if you are, what is your business? What do you do, my sister? Because I am a sales coach. Ah, yeah, it sounds fancy, doesn't it? I tell you, if you read the cigar descriptions, they are like the most sexy descriptions of their cigars. It's like for someone who loves cigars, reading the description of the cigar is like cigar porn. Oh, it is a little bit sweet. Now, normally I like a little bit more robust. It's a little bit sweet. I can see how they describe that. Haven't had this stick before, so we're going to enjoy it together. Now, I'm going to choose to punch a hole in this one instead of cut it. I'm just going to choose to use a punch, and I'm going to make a nice round hole in it, and that's what I'm going to use. There are lots of different ways to get into a cigar, Sister Brenda. Sometimes you cut it, sometimes you V cut it, sometimes you single cut it, sometimes you all kinds of things. But I'm going to choose to make a hole. Okay, a hole that looks like this. Where is it? Yeah, like that. And when you first make the hole, you draw some air through it first. Okay. She goes, I'm a CEO and not your typical CEO. My company name is Mint Brulee. Oh, I think I have seen some of your stuff before. Mint Brulee. I don't want to guess it badly, but I thought it was fashion maybe. Please talk to me, my sister. I wish you could come live with me. I wish there was a way. What does Mint Brulee do? Let's talk about that. Now, what you do is first you do what's called toast your stick. You warm it up. You toast it. You don't just put it to your mouth and start puffing. You toast your stick first, and I get the whole thing good and warm. Now, even though it's smoking right now, it's not lit yet. So now what you got to do is now you bring it to your mouth. Well lit cigar. Whew, it's not so sweet, but it is good. It is good. I'm going to enjoy this stick. Now, I definitely want to hear what Mint Brulee does. But what I do is I'm a yeah, I have a blanket over me. It's kind of cool here in Charlotte. And I was going to be outside the garage, but I couldn't get a real good lighting on my face. On the front of the house and the back of the house is too much sun at all. In the front of the house is more shade, but I decided to just park it in the garage and do it from here with the door open. So anyway, I'm a sales confidence coach, and I teach people how to sell themselves and sell their services better than they ever have before so they can earn more money than ever before. I teach them actually what to say and what to do so they earn more money. And I do it through my sales coaching. I do it through my books. I do it through my workshops. I do it from talks from a stage as a sales speaker as well. So Brenda T, we offer jewelry and stationery. How about that? Thank you, my sister. She also says, for all the women in your life, we're your amazing source to help you with gifts for women that are impossible to shop for. Amen. Brother Eric Kleinbach, how are you, sir? He says, enjoy. When I do smoke a cigar, I plan ahead. One of my favorite is a Romeo and Juliet Churchill. Yeah, that's a grown man cigar, full cigar. Lisa Freeman, how you doing, my sister? When I was in my 20s, Lisa Freeman, I'm 55 now, but I was like 27, I think, or 26. I used to have a crush on Lisa Freeman. Trivily, good. How you doing, my sister? How you doing? Good evening to you. Eric says, I am a trainer for a healthy cooking. I'm gonna tell you guys. Thank you, Brenda, and thank you, Eric, for telling what you guys do. Trivily says, greetings, beautiful people. Trivily, go ahead and tell what you do for a business. This is cigars, selling tips, and entrepreneurship conversation, and we're gonna talk about all those things. Now, one of the first things I typically do with an entrepreneur, and this is a good stick. Yes, it is. And I'm choosing to pair my stick with some hot tea. That's all, just hot tea. Just hot tea, but I have don't tell nobody. I made hot tea and I put it off with, I put a little bit of vanilla bourbon in it. No, vanilla rum, excuse me. I got some vanilla rum in it as well, but just a little bit. We setting you up, my sister. What you do? Say it, because you don't know if Lisa or Eric or Brenda T might know someone who could use your services. Good morning, good afternoon, Robert Mitchell. How you doing? Man, this is a Perdomo Habano sun-grown. Where's it? Sun-grown, barrel-aged. Bourbon barrel aged. I even read the description, and the description of the cigar is so sexy. He goes, it's hot today. Not here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It was warmer yesterday and the day before, but it's kind of cool right now. So I have on, this is like my smoking jacket. I wear this if I'm going to smoke in my garage, especially when I'm smoking in the afternoon, because I'm going to go back to work. After the cigar, I'm going to go back to work. I'm going to go back home into my office. I'm not going to stop working for the day. So this is just a commercial break, and then I'm gonna get back to work. But I will tell you, sister, let's go back to my lady here, Brenda T. We offer jewelry. We offer not for just. She also says, I want to get the description the way she said it. Man, because we're your amazing source to help you with all gifts for women that are impossible to shop for. All the gifts for the women that are impossible to shop for, the women that want something, maybe something unique, something like that. So if I was in Brenda's business, and I'm not, okay, but if I was in her business, I might say something like, you know how there are so many women that want to create a mood, create an atmosphere, create a look by what they wear, by their clothing, by their jewelry. They want to set it off, but they don't want it to look like anybody else's. But what we do is we provide the type of jewelry where they can create the exact mood and look and spirit they want with our unique products, so that they can not only be memorable, but actually look like stars or something. I might do it like that. I would use a story format for me to sell that. And Brother Eric, from more and more people, they want to eat healthy. And a lot of times they don't eat healthy because of either the cost of the food or something like that. Well, what I do is I help them to eat healthy without having to spend more about just upgrading their cookware. I show them how they can upgrade their cookware. I've been to the doctor 3 times. I have a cough and I have allergies now is what it is. I have something leaking on the back of my throat. It's causing me to have a cough. in the last 3 weeks or so. So I've been to the doctor 3 times for it, even yesterday. Look how even the cigar is smoking. You can tell how it's not one side higher than the other. It is a very easy cigar to maintain. It's not the draw on the cigar. It's not too easy and not too hard. It's just an easy to enjoy cigar. Now, normally this right here is top is called the ash, and some people let their ash get long. I don't. I'm gonna probably what they call ash and take off this ash shortly. But when you keep the ash on, the cigar stays lit longer, and it requires less maintenance. But you run the risk of it falling off onto your clothes. And Brother Brian don't play that game, so I don't let my ash go long. Um, so that's what I have, Robert. Thanks for asking. Okay, did I get all the comments? Brother Eric says we inspire people to cook and eat healthy, tastier, more nutritious meals, even more, even more often at home. Thank you very much. I need my glasses on. That's what you do. That's what you do. Most of you entrepreneurs, if you can articulate the problem you're solving first and get the other person to agree on the problem that you're solving. Plus L Suggs Jr., how you doing? How soon can you watch this 7-minute video so we can discuss the daily? Man, that right there is horrible for you to do that. Those kinds of things right there, Clausel, this is not your link, and I'm going to delete you as soon as I can figure out how to do it. Because that's ugly. That's a lazy, ugly way of marketing. You should get on someone else's live and say some stuff. Okay? So that's just lazy and terrible. I don't like it. I don't know who told you that was a good selling back practice, but it's a horrible selling practice. It's ugly, it's lazy, and it's selfish. So nobody ever go to Clausel. Okay. Won't let me. Let's see. I got him highlighted, and I think that's it. Ugh. I'm gonna get that ugly thing off of here. This is persistent. I'm gonna get that off. Remove from stream. I'm on a tablet here.